Welcome to Fallout New Minecraft, and I'm Doomhammer, and this is just another one of my builds. Say hello to the Greenbrier slash Winterspring from Fallout 76, recreated in modded Minecraft. So this is another work in progress along with many of my other builds, but I figured I'd show it off since it's been a very long time since I revisited anything. Or did anything for that matter. So this is from Fallout 76, as I said before, and it's based on a real-life hotel from West Virginia. It's the most iconic location probably from Fallout 76. And it's called the Whitespring Hotel. Here in all of its glory, on a super flat world. So, yeah. As you can see, there's the central roundabout area for all the cars to drive up, and central fountain just like you'd find in the real hotel and in-game. And it's currently occupied by members of the Enclave. In various forms of power armor and all that. So, let's head on inside. So again, this is a work in progress technically, as nothing's actually been really finished. So the interior I've started, but this interior is probably the thing I'm worst at. It usually is the last thing I do want to build. Big noteworthy area is the shops, which are just like how they are in real life and in game. And right down to the carpets, the same. And so each one of them is sectioned off in these little cool cubbies, which are all painted different colors. Got an area for Nuka-Cola over here, sold by a Sultron, not Securitron. NCR dollars and Nuka-Cola bottle caps, just like in my New Vegas build. And I think I have one other vendor on the other side. This is probably going to be a quick video since there's not that much to show interior-wise. In fact, let's go ahead and show up the upstairs. Now, this place has seen a lot of reconfiguring over time because I've resized it a couple times. So in some cases there's just like, here's where it originally ended, extended it this far, extended it again. So things aren't quite where they should be just yet. So let's go out into the balcony while I can, while I'm here. So this is one of the sub-balconies off to the side. It's actually, so this took a lot of research to get this done. Researching between in-game photos because they get very good references at the time, alongside videos of the actual real-life hotel. And here's the back side while I'm out here. It's a little less impressive than the front. Again, painstakingly recreated. And fun fact, in the original introduction video of Fallout 76, it's this side that we see, not the iconic front side, though both sides are present in game. So right down to, and everything's been recreated right down to these interesting little corridor balcony areas. I'm not really sure what to call them. Thankfully, most of the front and back side are identical in real life, so it made things a little easier. But yeah, this is where I kind of had to copy paste that section on. This green color is, of course, reference to the fact that in real life it's called the Greenbrier Hotel, which, if I remember right, it's there's a town nearby called Greenbrier, or it's the name of the county, I'm not sure which. Going in more of the stores. Again, the checkered floor just from the real life hotel. Again, more Sultrons. As in game, this is all populated with robots. Oh. Here's the gun cellar. Carry over from a lot of the merch from the New Vegas build. So yeah, but yeah. So there's a reason why this place is occupied by the Enclave in my build, even though in game they're not there, sort of. So, I'll explore that wing second. Let's explore this wing first. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. So, oop. So this wing, along with that one, that one, that one, are again all empty. The only thing to really explore here is the corridors themselves and the interior park area. This is actually a fun little build to do because it's so different from the rest of the actual build because of this interior courtyard area and the corrugated roofs. Well, very similar to that side, but it's just a little different. So, yeah. Again, one of the many Enclave soldiers, which I've given lines to, like I have the rest of my characters, all my NPCs throughout all my builds. They'll have their dialogue lines. Well, the Enclave will share theirs together, but yeah. So here's definitely the largest wing of the hotel. And now it's going to make a little more sense to why I built this place. So in this one I've actually, okay, not in this room. It can actually run between all the different corridors and throughout the hotel, and this is just more empty space, nothing actually worth exploring in there. Same thing here. But I do have some of the rooms actually furnished, if I can just find one. Nope, that'll be for later. There's a hotel with the second floor, which, again, unfurnished and mostly open space. Here's one of the furnished rooms. So, I set this up actually like, again, how some of the hotel rooms are in real life. Real green sheets and all that, the old crappy TVs, which, from what I understand, they still surprisingly use. A little kitchenette area, wood furniture. Most of the rooms are similarly furnished, just in slightly different layouts depending on the room themselves. So kind of neat to poke your head in. Those ones are the same, pretty much. This one's a little different to the layout, and because this is a really old hotel, a lot of the rooms are very different in real life. And this is the main conference room. We'll be going in there next. Now, this is kind of the master suite, or the presidential suite. So, interesting thing about this place, it was actually... So the hotel dates back to the early 1900s, but this wing, which in real life, if I remember, is the west wing of the hotel, was built only after the 1940s for a very specific purpose. It was built to hide something, and you can start to see the hints of it right here, with a closing fire door. So, this place is actually reinforced stone, in between layers of outer wallpaper, let's call it. Because this wing of the hotel was built as to hide the presidential continuity bunker. Well, really the congressional continuity bunker. And in real life, when you enter one of the conference rooms, which is very famous, you are actually entering the bunker without even knowing it. Because there's a little access door here. But they do have a giant sliding door that can be really used to cover it up. And to make it so you're actually protected from, not necessarily direct nuclear blast, but at least conventional weaponry. But the main entrance to said bunker is around the backside of this massive wing of the hotel. So this was all only revealed back in the 90s via a news article that came out after years of research. Someone somehow found out about it, and since then it's all been decommissioned. You can actually visit the real bunker in real life, which is protected by a giant green door with these green corrugated walls, basically. And this is where we're going to divide from reality a decent amount, because this is where it starts to enter the version from Fallout 76, and I do need a key card, which in game you get from an ex-senator, well, dead senator. Welcome to the Whitespring Bunker. And this part's going to look a little familiar. So a while ago I released a video of my vault build, entrance build, and this is actually where I grabbed it from. It is all built by me, it's just I built it elsewhere. Or on a different build, just to give myself another vault entrance. And as you can see here, I've recreated the American flag, but with the Enclave symbol, just like it is in game. Now, here's a Geiger counter on the table, and all that. Nice plant life and all that anywhere. These are secondary elevators down further into the bunker, which we'll see later. Here, though, takes us back to the actual main floor of the hotel. There's multiple ways to get in and out of the bunker secretly in and without being noticed secretly. This place, just like the hotel conference room, is all protected by reinforced stone. So in game, at least, if you were to launch one of the nukes from this mod, the HBM nuclear craft mod, it would not take a scratch. I've actually tested it against the SAR bomber, and the whole thing can take an instant hit. Here in game is where Modus's computer terminals and all that is, but I decided to make this a simple storage space from, what mod is it? Oh, of course that doesn't help me. Oh, yeah, this is one of the old mods from Applied Energistics, I believe. As you can see, I have a lot of mods in this game. Where is it? I'm gonna pass it. It's around there somewhere. Well, I'll probably put it down in the comments of the video if I can't find it here. That is the main mod using HBM. I don't know why it's NTM on here, but that's just always what he's called it in the files. Oh, that's mechanism. Oh well, can't find it. This place is protected by security cameras, and here I can actually show what it's like. Here's actually a decontamination room. Like a sauna in here. Very nice. And here is where in game you would get to scan your face and all that, and Modus would call you ugly, and you'd be given your first set of gear for joining the Enclave, who in game are all dead except for the AI that was in charge of the bunker. And here is the bunker proper. It's a little nicer than most Vault-Tec bunkers. This one isn't created one-to-one. I just kind of ran out of room because of the space I was building in. It's basically underneath the hotel and up to here. So some things have been condensed down a little bit. But there's the kitchen, which, just like in game and again in real life, really has, yes, this style of floor. It's very cheesy, but what do you expect from a place built in the 1950s? And, oh, over here is the bunk beds, where everybody would be staying, and in real life, this is actually how it's set up. They all have these basic bunk beds and just lockers with a communal bathroom back here. And you get no privacy in this place. With working showers, though. So this bunker is a combination of how it is in real life and in game, because a lot of these areas are just not present in game, and they are, and they're just closed off and blown apart. This is Command Central, basically. This is where, well, in game it's aligned with computer terminals where most people would be working at, but here it's more of a conference room where you'd be able to have the president or whoever's in charge at the time, I guess it would be the Speaker of the House, present in front of here, and they'd probably have a printout of Washington D.C. right there on the TV screen to make sure people aren't scared. Over here's one of the armories, very basic, lined with Enclave power armor here. XO1 power armor, as it's also known, or advanced power armor. Very basic again, but again, work in progress, especially down here. Which this is the actual command center where you could launch the nukes from, and it's password protected. Well, theoretically launch the nukes from. There's a map of the actual hotel and all that, and here is what would be the launch codes, which I think it's the same password. Yeah. Oh yeah. So the idea is you'd be able to use those key cards again and further in the bunker. There's really only one last room to show off in this, and again, it's a room that's not actually in game. I suppose I'll show the corridors down to Modus's room, actually, but I'll show off this final room. This one I figured fits right in with the style of it. The Oval Office. Recreated as a bunker style where it's a little lower of a ceiling and all that, and fake skies outside. So that way the president could feel at home, and this would be probably off to his private quarters. It's the only spot here that's password protected, like the command center was. Yeah. This one took a lot of work, taking pictures from like the West Wing TV show to get this done. And the presidential seal, which you can kind of see. This was rather hard to recreate in this scale, but I think I did a good job. So, I suppose I'll finish off showing off Modus's computer room. And those take you back up to the front section of the actual bunker. So this is mostly just empty corridors, and the idea is spacing out for if I were to build more, if I were to turn this like into a survival build, where I could really extend out. There are in Modus's control room, computer center, with all the ME storage drives spread throughout, powered by creative energy cubes. Nope, finish getting through here. And yeah, that's the Enclave Bunker. Sorry if I'm moving a little fast through here. So I suppose since I didn't really show off this part on the vault door opening section, so that one I've actually modified to have these extend out. I haven't done this one, this build just yet. Like, huh. That's interesting. If you're a certain distance, it kind of looks like that's flattens out. Huh. Which on my New Vegas build is set up for an NCR flag, but yeah. Well, that's been Fallout New Minecraft, I guess. I'll probably be posting another video soon. Bye, everybody.